Hi guys, it's DK388 and today's video, this is part 2 of replacing the leaking siphon seal. As you can see, we're just going to isolate the water in the stopcock or the isolation valve. And this is the two items. This is part 1 video replacing the diaphragm for the cold water supply. And this is part 2 where we're going to replace the siphon seal. So I've got my items from Toilet Spares online. I'll leave a link in the description below. So like part 1 video, we're going to remove the components for the cold supply. So I've got the float arm and the fill sleeve. I'm going to put them somewhere safe. And this gives us better access into the siphon. This siphon in particular comes in 2 sections. The lower section, which is attached to the tank, and then the upper section, which can be removed just like this. So that's quite handy. You don't have to take the entire cistern off the wall and away from the pan just to replace the seal. So once the upper section's off, I'm just double checking the lower section is still intact and in position. So with this upper section we can see the rubber seal has sort of failed, it's sort of deteriorated. So we're going to replace it with the new one. So looking at the instructions, we need to remove part C using a screwdriver, which is the sort of valve retaining clip which holds the valve seal. So I'm not sure if it was just my siphon or the instructions were for a different siphon altogether, but I just couldn't get the screwdriver to purchase to remove that plastic clip, and I didn't want to break the clip or break the siphon either. So if I'm going to break anything, I'd rather break the rubber seal. So I'm just going to use some pair pliers and just prise it off as best I can. If that gets ripped or torn, it doesn't matter because it's already spent. So just like that, you can just peel away the seal, and it's just left a bit of residue onto the plastic lid. So I'm just using a bit of toilet roll. And once we've removed all the residue, we can start to look at reinserting the new seal. So removing the new valve clip that comes with it, we can just sort of reverse what we did and just push it into place, making sure it's all seated all the way around. And it's simple as that really. Once it's back in, just checking nothing's moved and all in place, and then we can start to get ready to reinstall it. This is just a closer look at the original seal. This is about 10 years old. It was the original fitting that came with the toilet. As you can see, the edges are all faded away and it was leaking water into the pan, which is eventually will just keep on failing and obviously costing money in terms of water usage. So now we've replaced it, we can reinsert it in reverse order. So we lower it into position and make sure the toggles are all lined up, and then holding one hand holding the lower section and the other hand twisting the upper section until it clicks into position, as it does now. And once that's in place, we can start to reinstall the float arm and the fill sleeve for the incoming supply. And then once they're all done, we can energise the water back on and it can start filling the tank again. And it's also a good idea just to check that all the seals are working and it's not leaking any more water. And once that's done, we can just do a test flush, making sure it just all operates as normal as it should be. But this is for an ideal standard toilet system, so it might be slightly different in your own toilet, but I hope it gives you an insight into what you need to do to repair the siphon seal. Thanks for watching.